Now I said, hey, I got a list of 20 people that I want to come to the wedding. So I went and talked to my girlfriend and said, did you invite those 20 people to the wedding that I told you about? Man, she didn't invite none of them.
Hello, welcome back, man. We're gonna make a quick little video today. Look at some video clips, react to some. Then we're gonna go into our top 4 reasons why men are simps today. Let's get to it.
Honestly, the day these men accept to be simps, that's the day this economy will thrive. You want to get a cookie? You want to get that pum pum? You want to get that good? Be a simp. The moment you realize women love simpy men, that's the moment you'll start getting some pum pum. But you're too worried about what your homeboy has to say. And guess what? Your homeboy's not getting anything. Or guess what? Your homeboy's lying about not being a simp. Yeah, boy. Yeah, so be a simp today.
As you can see, men today are caught up with women who want you. They want you to be in a lesser position mentally. Okay? They don't want you to be intelligent, have any substance to yourself. Because a simp, for the most part, has no substance, has no reality to him. Okay?
If I am not your dream girl, if you don't see me and go, oh, don't waste my time. I don't want to hear up. If you don't choke when you see me for the first time and
Maybe a poor choice of words. Anyway, good luck finding someone who feels that way about you, but I want you to remember that typically, when a man feels that way about a woman, typically it's because he is below her level. If you want somebody to be that dazzled with you, he's going to be probably a few points below. So let's just assume that you believe that you are an 8.5, all right? Who do you think is going to feel that crazy about you? Do you think it's going to be a male 8.5? Probably not. What about like a 7? Do you think he would be blown away with you? Maybe a 6? Maybe 5.5. Let's just stop right there. Now let's adjust for reality.
They don't want you to have any subjective reality to her. You have to put her on a pedestal just to even deal with her on a simple everyday basis, not even talking about relationship or long term. You have to be able to understand this moving forward right now.
I'm attracted to Josh. I just saw Josh.
So what was the talk about?
It was him basically confessing his feelings.
What are you saying to me right now?
I don't want to be with you anymore. And
You want to be with Josh? I would like the ring back because I don't think that you deserve it. Because you should never have accepted my proposal.
well, I'm going to keep the ring because I accepted it because I wanted to marry you.
You see, as that woman was dealing with that man and she took his ring, do you think that was okay? Even though she knew she wasn't going to be with him, she still took his ring.
Bang, bang.
And she
bang,
was dealing with another
bang,
man the whole entire time, 9 times out of 10. This is the modern era where a simp is considered to be, it's a symbiotic relationship with the 304. The 304 in the simp is symbiotic. They are hand in hand. They are LeBron and Kyrie. They are Scottie Pippen and Jordan. Men today don't value themselves, man. And ultimately, this video is talking about the number one thing that makes a man a simp. The number one thing that makes you a simp today is idolatry.
bang, 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 bang.
Let's talk about it, man. Idolizing. Look at that. I want y'all to see that. Putting her on a pedestal. You're messing up the order of things. When you idolize a woman, man, listen, man. When you idolize a woman, you are essentially saying that she is 10 times more valuable than you when she's supposed to be looking up to you. Now, is she supposed to idolize you? That's neither here nor there. But ultimately, if you idolizing her, then you already putting yourself in a position that's going to be losing. This is the main video for today because it shows the mentality of ultimately what being an imp does for you long term and where it's going to ultimately put you up and where you're ultimately going to end up as. You're
Bang,
ultimately going to
bang,
end up
bang, bang, bang.
being in a position that's going to make you lose. Be where you want to be. Let's look at it. Let's see what he has to say.
I bought her a car. She still lives with me and her mother. She does not have a job. Her daddy, he don't contribute to not 1 cent on her. Not her education, not child support. He only around to make promises. I do that for you. I do this for you.
Pay attention to the things that he is noting. He is comparing himself to this anonymous man. We're just gonna call him the anonymous man. He's comparing himself to this man, and he's understanding that he is getting treated differently than this man.
And then take off. And then she be heartbroken. But she adores her father, right? She's set to be married in August. And the wedding venue, I told them they could have it in my home. The wedding venue can hold about 250 people, right? Now I said, hey, I got a list of 20 people that I want to come to the wedding. So I went and talked to my girlfriend and said, did you invite those 20 people to the wedding that I told you about? Man, she didn't invite none of them.
The disrespect, y'all. Blatantly disrespectful. This is blatantly disrespectful. He just disrespected him. Not one? Come on, y'all. Come on. Bruh, not one. Not one individual? This is disrespectful. No respect for him as a man, and he's providing this whole scenario. But this is a key understanding. Again, this is an old clip, but this is the epitome. I think this is the very height of when it comes to symmetry. Okay, this is it. This is the pinnacle. This is the NBA of simping. Okay, he's at the pinnacle of it. It's a sad situation.
She said 250 people is a little tight, and I don't think we can get your 20 people in there. Then she's gonna say if any other people that we already invited don't RSVP, then we'll get some of your people in here. The crazy part about it is, when I check the invitations, they don't even have my name on them. They have her real daddy and her on the invitation that I paid for. I paid for these invitations. A couple days later, I'm hosting the venue at my house, hosting the wedding family at my house, okay? It's me, stepdaughter, girlfriend, groom, and their parents, right? Trying to help everybody get real acquainted. Then a surprise guest shows up. My stepdaughter's real daddy.
Surprise guest. Because it was always about that. And it will always be. Men, you're in this society. This is what I want you to understand, man. When you're living in this modern era, this society that we're living in right now, under the context that we're living in, right? The woman doesn't need you for anything in this society, per se. At least she thinks so.
Bang,
From
bang,
her understanding
bang,
of how she
bang,
is
bang.
comprehending her reality, she don't need you for anything. Women on average are two-dimensional creatures. They don't see things from a three-dimensional perspective, meaning what? They don't understand future aspects of things. They look at things from a very short-term period, and it has to be things that they can see in real time relatively quick. If they cannot see that, they don't even think it exists, which is why they're very vulnerable to deception. So why you can have the dude at the bottom of the totem pole say a couple of good sweet nothings and he can be able to get it, because at the end of the day she sees short-term value. She doesn't see his long-term value being basically like it's a Ponzi. She don't see that he's a Ponzi. She don't see that he is a rug pull. She don't see any of that, and we're going to delve into it in part 2. As you can see here in part 2, man, he's really about to go in. Let's look what he say.
Daddy don't do nothing for you. It's giving you away. Oh, and they were just so happy and smiling. Oh, yay, great. Inside, I was fuming. Inside, I wanted to cry. I took that time to stand up and give a toast.
You heard what he said, man. Inside, he wanted to cry. That's his feminine. Because by the end of the day, who is to blame, y'all? I'm asking you. Who is to blame in this scenario? Who are you putting the blame on in this scenario, y'all? My brothers, who are you putting the blame on? Who is responsible for the actions that take place? On the pecking order, who is responsible? Do you blame the daughter? I mean, she loves her father, her actual biological Do you blame the girlfriend or the mother? He doing all this and it's not even his wife. You know what I said? He doing this is part of the fundamentals of why I do simple. Let him finish out, man. We're gonna let him finish out.
Host as well. I said, you know, I owe the groom and the bride a deep debt of gratitude because they have opened my eyes. I let them know I am not the godfather or, you know, the head of the family that I thought I was, the loved one that would be seeked out in times of need. Nah. I realized I'm an ATM. Yeah. They have let me know that my position in this family is not what I thought it was. Since I have been replaced as host of the wedding, I shall be relinquishing, giving my financial duties to the new host. And I will back out monetarily. Yeah. They got some father-daughter dances, right? 3 songs. All of them cater to her real dad, not me. I looked at the...
I will say this. He shouldn't be annoyed that the father is having time with the daughter. He should be annoyed that he didn't get anything. Her having father and daughter time, that's not too bad. But but he should have understood this going in. He will never replace that man. No matter how hard you try, you will never be able to replace the genes, the DNA from that man. So all those who do, y'all trying in earnest, it's a ticking time bomb. Depending on the situation, this is not all a blanket statement. This also has context and to do with it, whether that person is still here on the face of this earth, etc. Context does matter, but for the most part, y'all know what it is, man.
The food they got, 2 of the dishes got stuff I'm allergic to in it. I just started laughing. Like, they want me to pay for this? It's wild, man. So I went on ahead and let her know I will not be there, and neither will my money. Yeah. And they will no longer be at my house either. And you will no longer be at my house or your daughter.
Was he wrong for doing this? Was he wrong for doing this? Some will say yes, some will say no. I say ultimately, I'll have a 2-part thing. Should he have stepped out and financially? Yes. But I will also say this: you don't come to your senses the day of. You should have been done all this before this even became a reality. Because now you looking like a bad guy. You looking like a sore loser, a chump. That things didn't go your way. When if you already identified these issues, you wouldn't even be in this situation to begin with, and you wouldn't have to deal with any of these things that he's dealing with, man.
Bang, bang,
Right?
bang, bang, bang.
And this is why I say ultimately, man, we want to talk about the 4 things, the fundamentals. We can get into it later, but ultimately things that make you a simp, man. These are fundamental things that make you a simp. Okay? Number 1 is idolatry, man. A lot of y'all brothers out here are idolizing a particular woman. Y'all idolizing her. Y'all putting her above all reproach. She can do no wrong in your eyes. Even the things she does wrong is looked at as godly, and the things that she does right is looked at as done heavenly. She cannot do anything wrong. And ultimately, this will play at your downfall, man. As a man, it's playing your downfall. Okay? You have to comprehend that. You have to. Number 2, you dealing with women who are not even meant to be dealing. Y'all not supposed to deal with them in a serious format. Y'all dealing with them in a serious format, and you ended up with 3 or 4s. What do you think is going to happen? What do you expect to happen, bro? You're dealing with women who you're not even supposed to be dealing with, and you're dealing with them on a serious level, taking them in serious, taking all their concepts, their ideas, their energy, taking them serious when these women aren't even serious about their own self. By the way she moved, and you don't owe her understanding, bro. You don't owe her anything. All you owe her is, hey, I'm cool, I'm good. Whatever you got going on right here, man, I'm good. Outside of past, maybe the physical, and me dipping, and that's even if you want to, because for real, you shouldn't even have to deal with this, man. All right. Number 3, man, pride. The simp is so prideful. You can, even if we told him, even if you share content like this with him, he won't even accept it, because in his mind and his reality, you a hater. You mad he got the girl and you don't. Right? You mad that he balling and you not. Right? Because of perception. Once you understand things on a multitude of levels, you gotta fall back. Hey. I'm not trying to convince you or nothing. Huh? What? Convince? Whoa, Slim. Hey, whoa, slow down. You got it, man. Hey, do what you want to do. Because it's not up to me. Okay? If you want to go down that path, go down that path. I'm not trying to convince you or nothing. Right? I'm not trying to tell you, hey, you're wrong. The things you're doing is bad. No. You got it. And number 4, man. Ultimately, bro, this is what it is. The simp is moving. He may not believe in certain energies and powers to be, but that's not for me to understand. Listen, people gonna understand what I'm saying. They understand what I'm saying. All right, I'm not even gonna go too deep into this one right here. When you move out of order and you go into towards certain energies, and if you don't follow a certain recipe, but you expect a certain result, then whose fault is that? Whose fault is it that he think this recipe is going to get him success? No. Doing drugs, drinking, not working, not putting in self-improvement, etc., taking substances, right? If you're doing these things, what do you think is going to happen? Is that a recipe for success? No. So let's take that same mentality and let's move it over and shift it into relationships. You're messing with a woman who's doing substances. You're messing with a woman who likes to go out at night. Nothing about her shows that she's going to be on your program. Then on top of that, how you interact with her, how her position is, what is going on in her life. Does she follow orders? Is she feminine to the upteenth? Because in this world, you shouldn't settle for less. Right? These are things that you got to comprehend moving forward, man. Right? For my brothers, man. Look, like I said, for my guys. I can't talk for everybody, man. Listen, this is for my guys who subscribe to me, who rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I just got demonetized not too long ago. I'm gonna get back, man. My content looking better than ever. I'm gonna get back. I already know I'm gonna be elite. Like I said, we do stuff in real life anyway, so we gonna be elite. Subscribe to the channel, man. If you support content like this, support your boy, and keep looking out for other content like this. Because I'm telling you, I'm coming. I'm on the way. All right. Every video. All of it, all elite, man. Y'all know what I bring to the table. I don't even gotta say nothing anymore, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know I'm one of the best. All right. Ultimately, though, to put things in perspective, you as a man, you have to understand where you are. If you are an imp right now, first thing I tell you to do is reprogram. Start from scratch. Some of y'all trying to, all right, maybe I can finesse and no, start from scratch, bro. Start from scratch. Fix the recipe. Figure out what's going on. Do research. All right. Figure out, because you going 100 miles in the wrong direction, 100 miles per hour in the wrong direction. Hey, bro, there's nothing I'm telling you. You thinking going 70 is going to change anything? You still going in the wrong direction. I need you to completely switch around, start from scratch, and turn around. Yes, it may take a little bit longer because you dug yourself in a hole, but ultimately, it's going to get you where you want to go. Ultimately, man, I appreciate it. If you got to the end of the video like this, man, I thank you so much for watching this type of content and for checking out my channel, man. Like I said, I got demonetized because I'm speaking some real stuff. I'm gonna get monetized again, though, eventually. But if you support my content, all I ask for is a like. I'm not gonna put no cash apps, none of that. Just support your boy. Show me that you like content like this. And in the future, like I said, I'm gonna be doing lives. I'm gonna make my show something similar to this, man. For my guys who are interested in doing that, like I said, let me know. Go in the comment section. Write a comment or two. Let me know that you want to be on something like this. And like I said, bro, trust and believe. I'm the best at what I do. I will get you on there. We will have a blast. Talking about real subjects in a real format, in a real way. Not these little 1, 2, 3s. We talking about making real content for my guys, man. If you support my channel, you understand, like I said, my name's Logical MOG. We making real content. All right? We have confidence, self-belief, hard working, etc., man. We not playing. We not playing, man. 2:35, man. Your boy hitting the gym, lifting big things. Pause. All right. I know what it is, though, man. I appreciate you, man. Even though it's a holiday today, man, your boy better go put in some work. And I'm going to holler at you on the next one. Let's get it.